waiting to feel motivated, stay broke. I'm not saying that to be harsh. I'm saying it because motivation is the most expensive lie broke people believe. Stay with me, because I'll give you the one rule discipline follows. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee why nothing has worked for you. So anyways, now that the viewer mirror, personal attack without insult, let me guess how this usually goes. You wake up motivated, you watch a video, you feel inspired. You say, "This time I'm serious." And then life happens. You're tired, you're stressed, you had a long day, and suddenly, motivation is gone. So the plan dies with it. You're beat, you give up with the feeling of nowhere to turn to. That cycle is the reason you're still broke. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the lie about motivation will really hit hard and sink in whenever motivation feels powerful. That's why it's dangerous. It convinces you that progress depends on how you feel, and feelings are unreliable. You don't stay broke because you don't know what to do. You stay broke because you only act when it feels good. But right at this moment, I'm telling you to sit tight because in a minute, I'll show you why discipline feels boring and why boring is the fastest path to wealth. With all that being said, this is why motivation always fails. Motivation spikes, then it disappears. Bills don't disappear, habits don't disappear, consequences don't disappear. Motivation shows up late and leaves early. Discipline shows up on time, every time. That's the difference. So, would you say motivation is the way to go? I think not. Let that sink in, because I'm to the point of tired of playing around and hope you are to let's get serious about our finances. Because I hate to say, but motivation is only a fling, or should I say, flame. Well, that burns out and over. Now that's discipline is boring, and that's why it works. Discipline is boring. Let's say it again. Discipline is boring. Now that I've drilled that into your mind, no excitement, no dopamine rush, no hype, just repetition. And repetition builds wealth. Broke people chase excitement. Wealthy people protect boredom. Even though I hate saying, but in order to become wealthy, you gotta be willing to do what the wealthy do. And that is what everyone thinks of as boring. But hey, it works. No BS, just straight up realistic facts and ideas surrounded by tips that paint an image as boring, and that's why broke people hate boring. Boring feels like you're not progressing, so broke people abandon it. They want motivation, they want proof, they want fast results. Discipline doesn't give you that. It gives you control, and control isn't sexy. However, what I can say is, it's reliable. Now I'm going to tell you something that will shock you to the core. This is rich habits. Feel dumb at first. Here's something nobody prepares you for. No matter what, all you have read or heard, the rich habits feel dumb in the beginning. Tracking every dollar feels obsessive. Saying no to small purchases feels petty. Repeating the same routine feels pointless. Until one day, it works. Surprising I'll explain exactly when that switch flips and why most people quit right before it does. The reason being is the identity shift, behavior change. Moreless, the entire way you operate or run your operation more, less the exact way of thinking has to completely shift in a complete different direction. Behavior change isn't about trying harder. It's about changing who you think you are. If you see yourself as someone who tries, you'll always stop when it gets uncomfortable. Disciplined people don't try. They follow rules. It's as simple as that one simple formula or routine that makes the operation run smoothly. The one rule discipline follows. Slow down here. Here's the rule. Discipline removes choice. So take a deep breath, then exhale slowly, breathing out and listening. If you still decide every day whether you'll do the habit, you're not disciplined. You're negotiating. Rules eliminate negotiation. And negotiation is where progress dies. I say all this because these are reasons and ways for which we can operate and why systems beat willpower. Willpower is emotional. Systems are neutral. You don't rely on motivation to brush your teeth. You don't debate it. That's discipline. Money habits should work the same way. And just so you know, I'm going to be straight up with you on the front end as well. I didn't wake up disciplined. I was inconsistent, reactive, always restarting. Nothing changed until I stopped waiting to feel ready. Discipline didn't make life exciting. It made it stable. Because without the future projection, emotional payoff, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in today financially. So imagine a life where your finances don't depend on your mood, where progress happens even on bad days, where motivation is optional. That's what discipline gives you, not excitement, freedom. So might I say no more begging, let's get this right the first time. If you're waiting to feel motivated, stay broke. If you're ready to build boring systems, you'll win. This channel isn't for everyone. It's for people done negotiating with themselves and ready for serious change financially. And if looking for further detailed breakdown, check out this playlist that offers a variety of videos that start you out at beginner wealth building levels and will help you progress to a whole different level. Subscribe when you're ready. And quick reminder legacy to address. Wants to see you win and become very successful, and just know it's never too late to start building wealth and getting serious about your financial discipline.